Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Serena and today we are going to be talking about if you have been struggling with depression, grief, or sadness, watch this video. Okay guys, welcome to the video. So today we are going to be talking about depression and sadness. And if you've been experiencing these really intense, low energy, depressive episodes recently, I'm just going to come out and say it. This is not the same old depression. If you are somebody who in your life you have struggled with depressive episodes or have been on this spiritual path but can't seem to kick these like low energy episodes or these feelings of sadness or grief, let me give you the new earth perspective on this. So for many of you, this is not for everybody out there, but this message, many of you have been going through a purging process. And what ends up happening in this purging process is we have all of these emotions that we've kept down for years. And we feel like we just can't shake this depression. We just can't shake this low energy. No matter how good life gets, we think we should be happy on the outside. We think we have it all together. It looks like we have it all together, but yet we're still feeling like hollow or unfulfilled or just sad. And what I want to say is that's okay. That's okay. It's not that you're feeling the same old depression. It's not that you're failing at life. It's not that there's something wrong with you because everything looks fine on paper, but yet you're still struggling to get out of the bed in the morning. What happens is you are on an elevated spiritual path, and maybe you're an empath, maybe you're a highly sensitive person. And what I want you to think about is the fact that life is not linear. It doesn't go from one thing to the next to the next. It also, a lot of times we see it's like a circle. It's not like a circle either. Life is actually a spiral going in. So what you may think of or recognize of as that same old depression or that same old cloud of sadness is actually you passing the same lesson, but on a deeper level. So as we go through lessons, right, we're going in a circle. So yes, we're hitting bing, 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 the same lessons over and over again, but we're hitting them at deeper and deeper levels. So oftentimes we can get really bent out of shape about the fact that I thought I was over this, or I thought I had passed this lesson, but here it's coming again and it feels stronger. Like, what the heck? Why? What's wrong with me? And that's always the question we ask. We ask, what's wrong with me that I can't shake this and everything should be fine, but I'm still feeling this way? And the new earth perspective to that is that you are finding yourself, you are finding your darkness, you are finding your shadow on a deeper and deeper level, on like a core wound is like how I like to term it, a core wound basis. So me and actually a good friend of mine were talking about this last night because she had sent me a message and we were supposed to get on a phone call like weeks ago, and we've been rescheduling. And so she sent me a message last night and, said that she was struggling. And I had sent her a couple of videos that came up on like a timeline that were just us being goofy and silly. And she said, I've really been struggling. So thank you for sending me those videos because they brought me, a lot of joy or a lot of light. And, we talked about it. We talked about this idea that so many people in New Earth, especially empaths, especially highly sensitive people, judge their inability of what it feels like to keep up, right? We judge ourselves and we say, well, I'm working, I have a relationship, I'm traveling, whatever it is that you're doing, and you're just feeling so low. You're just feeling like you can't keep up with the demands of life anymore. And the reason for that It's because, one, like we said, you're meeting these core lessons or these core wounds at deeper levels. And two, those are not authentic parts of yourself. If you are still participating in things that make you tired or things that you feel like drain your energy, in New Earth, you will feel depressed. You will feel tired and drained all the time, because that is your energy body saying, hey, I'm not being nourished. You're not fueling me with what my spirit, with my soul really needs. So in New Earth, we tend to feel our depression and depression, think about the term depression, right? We oftentimes think of depression as like intense, prolonged sadness, but think about it like depressed. Like when something is depressed, it's like a dip, it's like a dip down here, or it's being pushed down. So think about that, like pressed, like pressure, and the deep pressure, right? You're feeling deep pressure from the outside world or from inside of yourself, or judgment towards yourself because you're not expressing yourself authentically, or you're not doing things that cause your authentic expression to be like activated. So a lot of times we enter these depressive states, if we're highly sensitive and empathic, if we're not doing enough things that fuel our fire, that make us feel good. So if you've been dealing lately with these same old depressive feelings, know that you might be just experiencing your core wounds and your core level at a deeper and more strong place because you're ready for it. It's not because, oh, I can't handle life and I'm not doing a good job. No, it's not that at all. It's literally because you have been called to move through these things at a deeper level. Because think about this, we're all connected. So when you are healing and pulling up and feeling this sadness and these deep rest or depressed states, you are actually healing them for the rest of us, for the collective too. So be gentle with yourself. That's the best thing you can do when you get into these low energy places, or if you feel grief or depression or sadness, is just to be with that. Because what we often say is what you resist persists, right? So if we think, oh, I shouldn't be, right? I shouldn't be depressed, or I shouldn't be sad, or I shouldn't be low energy. Like, what? Oh, I've been doing all the same things I normally do. I've been eating really well. I've been, exercising, so I shouldn't be low energy, right? And that's always what gets us in trouble, saying we should or should not. We can only feel what we can feel. And my partner told me this the other day. You can only feel how you feel. So bring acceptance to that. Be okay with that. How you feel is not wrong. It's only wrong when you perceive it as wrong, when you judge it as wrong. So next time you step into this state, or if you're in this state now, just know that it's okay to be there, Take care of yourself. Be graceful with yourself. Be soft with yourself. Do what you need to do to nourish yourself, and remind yourself that it's okay and that you can hold space and love yourself even if you're not where you think you should be. Because where you think you should be only exists in your mind. But when you really start to tap into the heart, you realize that where you are is exactly where you need to be. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps. If you're struggling with grief, depression, please feel free to reach out. I will be making a meditation that follows this video, so look out for that, because if you have been struggling with sadness, grief, low energy, depression, all of those things, this meditation is exactly for you. Also, if you are a female or someone that resonates very strongly with feminine energies and you'd like to join my monthly meditation circle, the information is down below. I would love to see you there, especially if you're struggling right now. This is a place where we can come, find healing, get answers from spirit, learn and talk from one another. Just be in a really, really accepted place. So I would love to have you there. Please look for the information down below if you'd like to sign up for that. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Big love, Serena.